Hey everyone, welcome back to Death Must Die's Act 3. We're here on Meris. We're going to use a new unique today, the Sloth. You cannot pull in experience shards. You have no strike, cast, power, or summon slots. Every second you gain damage permanently, 1%. As you can see, the cooldown is not quite at 1 second, as we do have some cooldown reduction on. So this thing does actually use cooldown reduction. Where is it? Over here. Let's go over the skill tree here first. I'll show you what we're doing. This is going to be a dash kind of setup. So going hard down the dash skill tree all the way down pretty much. We're also going to take burn through. Your prime damage is increased. We're going to take arcane intelligence for your chance for expert offers to be increased. This is important as we're not going to take in master offers. I'll show you that in a second. So you gain more control of your god offers, more pull range, and we've taken this one for arcane attraction. So our attacks can actually attract the enemies. We've also taken energize. So when we dash, our next attack is really, really fast, basically. So I'll show you what the gimmick with this setup is. It's actually really, really interesting. So as you can see, every 0.82 seconds, we're going to be gaining permanent damage. That's going to be increasing all of our damage. However, we cannot equip any strikes, cast powers, or summons whatsoever. So what we're actually going to be doing is dashing and a little bit of attacking. It's mostly dashing that we're going to be doing here. So we're going to take the new God's Water Dash, the Tidal Dash, whatever it's called. It's really, really strong. We're going to take advantage of that. So the rest of the gear is to sort of support what we're doing. So because we can't actually pick up the experience shards, we're going to use this new unique rare, which gives us more expert offers, 60% experience gain, which is huge. But we cannot be offered master blessings. So now I was previously running this one over here so we could take master blessings in. Now you can sub that in, but I recently got this cooldown reduction, a relic to roll 9 ults and 60% cooldown reduction. So I've subbed it in. So that is decreased the time from 1 second down to 0.8 basically. So everything else is to support this build. We've taken some defensive items, honestly, because I don't have great tier 3 items in every slot yet. So this one is for life. We don't care about the master offers. We've taken life and chance to heal on kill over here. We're also taking more chance to heal on kill. Now, this weapon is not particularly great. It's a tier 2 weapon. I don't have a great tier 3 weapon for this build just yet. But I've taken this one for the extra healing, and extra damage is nice here too. This one we've got on for the extra life. I needed some extra life total, as just running like 200 or so in Act 3 is pretty dangerous for one's health, unless you have a crazy setup going. And then we also have the extra dash charge down here. This is really important. This also has the extra life on it as well. And I've just thrown on some extra heal on kill. The blessing level up offers is nice. Bit of extra cooldown reduction to round out the build here. We've put on Lightning Armageddon. So this is really fun. This one rolled Lightning Armageddon with 2 revives, life, 3 rolls, and 48% damage as well. So this is the setup. It's really, really fun. As I said, we're going to try and take the new water god. What is his name? Aegir? If we can't find him, we may do a reset, but we have quite a few ults, so I think we should be fine here. We want his dash. And then after that point, the other gods are up to your choice. I would say Justice is good just for some extra defensive options if you run higher darkness. Oh yeah, by the way, we're on 60 darkness here. I don't know if I showed you that. This is where I'm up to at the moment in terms of the difficulty. I was messing around on the druids, just farming some gear on the lower. Execution's really good here, actually. We could just take more for the extra experience gain. That's pretty good. Yeah, I was messing around on the lower darkness on the druid, just messing around with the different setups, farming some of the skill points and stuff like that. Okay, we got Justice as well, so you know what? She's offering us some purple protection. We take that. As you can see, the XP is going to be lying around everywhere, so it does at first seems like, oh, this is going to be a real pain in the butt, but we are able to scoop up all of the XP gems here by using the magnets. So
what is it?
We are going to want to go for some of the magnets, but at this point, we're just going to use our ults to try and find. It's Aegir, right? Okay, we've got Justice again, but we've committed now. We've full-on committed here. Holy crap, we're going to use them all just to find him. Where is he? Hey! And we got a purple one. All right, we spent like 9 ults there to get it. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so this is the dash. It sends a tidal wave out in front of you. So the other god that we can take is Crom as well to make this thing bigger. Or the dash area. So we got, what do we end up? We end up with 3 anyway, so we can't take Cromboy in this particular run, but Crom is pretty nice for this thing. He also has some other dash blessing, so he is a good one to take, but again, not 100% necessary. Maybe for going off Darkness 100, you'd want to sub him in instead, but... okay, we can take some rolls here, I guess. Let's just do it for now. Okay. So let's go and try and find ourselves a magnet so we can actually scoop up all this XP without having to fuss around. The magnets they're common enough, and I also think this item might be bugged, and I'll show you that once we actually find a magnet, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It'll be easier to show you than for me to just try and explain it. All right, with that being said, let's keep going here. So the idea of the build is we're just going to be stacking up passive damage percentage up here. You see, it's 307 right now. We'll keep our eye on that as we go here. We're, what, a minute 50 in. So, yeah, we'll keep our eye out for the damage bonus. We'll check in a bit later. Okay. The tidal dash here is very, very potent. It's very, very strong. Even the purple... The master one's obviously even better, but even just getting the purple one here is very, very strong. Very much able to get the builds going here, at least with this kind of setup. Okay, we got a snail. What do we want to take here? Slowing the enemies is kind of interesting. We could just take armor. You know what? Armor's not too bad. We're already pretty slow with this setup here. Not really about super fast movement speed, this one. If we can find some more movement speed from a shrine, we'll take it, but... Okay, we're only level 5 here, so we definitely want to try and find a magnet if we can, but let's just keep going and we'll farm up some more nodes here. So yeah, this has been a really, really fun build. I just randomly got the unique and decided, you know what, this sounds like it'd be really fun on Dash Maris, and lo and behold, it's actually quite powerful. Let's actually take 100 lethal damage. If you can't survive the damage, you don't revive. We don't need another res, do we? I don't think we need it. Okay, which attack do we want to take? We could take Morts. It's not bad. We'll take it. Ooh, we got more protection. Okay, guidance we don't care for so much. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think we care that much about it. Okay, here we go. We got the dash to show up. Look, all that XP. I don't know what we picked up there. Must have been one of the red gems, yeah, that it collected. Bunch of XP together. Okay, so yeah, maybe taking Crom would actually be a little bit more optimal because we do want our dash area to be a little bit bigger here too. What you could also do is, if you have the God, I can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head, but there's a staff for Maris. It gives her like, what is it, 80% extra area or something like that. It's pretty big. Can make the dashes pretty huge here. Can be pretty nice. And of course, Romboy has, he's got Rampage, which has been nerfed. Don't know how I feel about that, because dash damage is not that crazy anyway. Compared to some of the other things in the game. Here we go. Flood. Okay, as you can see, the damage on this thing is already at 1400. Level 3 on a purple. Okay, so we are leveling a little slow here because I haven't intentionally been collecting the XP gems. As I said before, we're just looking for a magnet right now. We can take some more XP while we're here, though. Thank you. Okay. I also had One of the commenters say they weren't too sure about the new god, which is I'm not too big of a fan of knockback as one of the gimmicks. I don't mind some of the abilities though. Some of the abilities feel pretty interesting and fun to use. I want to try a power setup with his what is it? Octopus sort of thing. The tentacles. I don't know. I think they're tentacles. Okay, we've got Stone of Experience. That's not the one we're looking for. Okay. What are we, 5 minutes in? We would really love to see one of these magnets show up here. Until then, we can just keep boosting our dash here. Take the big XP gem. Okay. Does that one only go up to 5? It might only. We don't need him anymore then. Bye. Okay. These are no good. Let's roll. I'll take drop chance maybe? Take drop chance. There's so much XP here anyway. Look at this. Yeah, we really need to find a magnet. So this build is pretty cheesy once you pick up a magnet, but we haven't found it. This is pretty unlucky. We'll see. Critical Mask of Sovereignty. That's alright. As long as we find one at some point here, we can just scoop up. Was that bosses? Yeah, boss damage 45%. It's interesting. If you got that to roll on a piece that rolled with barrier and boss damage already, that'd be really nice. Okay, here's protection. We don't mind protection, just to stay alive here. Ow, 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 oh, what the? Alright, I got stuck on something there and got absolutely wrecked. Alright, that's no good. Okay, we're gonna have to heal back here. Okay. There's another one down here, wasn't there? Oh no, maybe it was up. Right. We definitely want to heal up a bit before the boss fight. We prefer not to have to use the... Oh, well, look, we've got damage node. Prefer not to have to use our revives on the first boss here, but... see how we do. Okay, what is our damage percentage now? 629. Not too bad. Man, that one. What did I get stuck on there? Like a tree or something? I don't even know. Oh, maybe we got frozen. Oh, no. Ow. Oh, that's brutal, man. Jeez. Alright, well. Alright, this video hasn't gone according to plan thus far. That's alright. We'll see how we go. Sometimes these runs really don't go according to plan, hey. Oh, kind of funny. We could also sub the other relic into, which I was actually using for my for practice or my you know, offline runs, messing around with the setup. Yeah, we're just gonna tank him and use it. Okay. Wise Helm of Sovereignty. Can we take it? There we go. Alright. Alright, the setup is not as good as it could be because we're only like level 15 here. We're gonna continue our search for a magnet and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Where are all the nodes at, huh? Now, unfortunately, magnets do roll on gear, but they appear to roll in the belt slot. Now, someone told me they saw them roll in the ring slot too, but I checked in my stash and I couldn't see any. Which is unfortunate, because it'd be perfect for this build. It would solve the one problem with the build. Which isn't actually that much of a problem if we can find a magnet out in the wild, which we haven't been able to yet. That's fine. Let's keep moving on here. We'll just ignore them. Okay, I really didn't want to have to use the res on the boss, but we just sort of face tanked. I just decided to, you know what, we'll face tank him and. Why are you only giving me coffins here, dude? Hey, what is this? Ooh, hello. I'll take experts. Okay, we got move speed. Okay. 80% versus undamaged is not bad. That's a big chunk. Ow, dude. What's with these archers? Getting brutal right here, huh? Okay, we did get the deadly attack. Which we can buff up. We haven't really been using it very much. I mean, we've been using it, but not like concentrating on it, on upgrading it. These archers, once again, the most difficult enemies are the ones that like tank you from off screen. It's like, oh man. We did also find another interesting unique in one of the other runs I did. Maybe that'd be really nice on this build too. I can't remember which gear. Oh, we got one. All right. Here we go. Give me all the levels. Okay. Keep going. Didn't actually end up being that much. Where's the rest of the XP at? We too far away from it or what? Would it only give us 4 levels worth? So this is what I'm talking about. The magnet disappears, but if you'll notice, we're just casually leveling up now anyway. Oh, we're stuck. Oh, this is a terrible place to be right here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you notice the gems just slowly still coming to us. So it's kind of busted right now. I don't think it's intentionally the way it's supposed to work. So it took us 10 minutes, half the run just to find one, which normally I find one in the first like minute or two, which is, I don't know, it's just RNG at the end of the day there, but it's just interesting to see. Okay, we've got a Garment of Ignoring. We can just have a look, see what it is. It's interesting, I guess. Okay, too much damage coming at me. Alright. Let's keep moving here. Man, I'm not a fan of having my dashes nerfed so aggressively here. Ooh, hello. Alright. Get our pickups, thank you. 4 staff of doubling? What are you doubling? Dash. It's epic. Okay, Wise Mask of Freezing Breath. That, for this, class type, do we want it for Lorium? Not very good stats. Okay. Oh, hello. Check in with our damage, 1,019%. I think having some extra dash damage on our gear too would be really nice, but I don't have the best setup gear-wise for it. We'll put a different main weapon on. That is one thing we could do. Okay, we'll see if we can make it through here. I don't even know. I don't know if we're strong enough here right now. The boss. Gonna have to get our epic evasion skills on here. They're pretty tricky at Darkness Lakes, 50 and up, the bosses they can be, depending on your build, of course. If you got something strong enough just to casually tap and be like 5 seconds or whatever, it is what it is. And see the reason that I like to go for healing, though? Because, as you can see, we're actually struggling right a bit here. Unique mythic, the Creaking Willow. Whenever a power deals damage, increase your prime damage temporarily. Interesting. Medium, huh? Okay, getting stuck in these brambles is absolutely terrible. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, we are very stuck right there. Roll away. What's down here? What did we miss? Oh, we'll just ignore it. We get a heal or something for the boss here. What's this? No. Ow.
The scales.
Scales do not lie. Okay. Store the life. What do we have over here? Are these eggs? No. Yeah, heal me. I need it right now. Ah, we got to heal from somewhere, actually. Okay, we got the Scarecrow. Hey, buddy. Okay. Hey, we got him. Nice. These magical gloves, are they unique or are they just called magical gloves? They're just called magical gloves. Okay. Dwindling, which is interesting. Okay. Alright, we made it through there without having to use a res too, which is actually kind of surprising. Okay, we don't have many left. Do we take guidance? Maybe roller for a high level one? Okay. Certainly has been an interesting run here. It's not necessarily gone as I had intended, but now that we're this deep into it, we got what 1240% damage increase here. Our dashes are starting to do some pretty big damage. 34k according to that. Although I'm seeing bigger numbers. I'm seeing like 78,000, 100,000 there. So yeah, not sure what's up with that. That might be our lightning ring? It's unclear. It's unclear. Oh man, my poor dashes. Give them back. Okay. Dash charges for 30 seconds? Sure. Guidance? Man, they nerfed guidance too. I mean, it was pretty cracked before, but I don't know. They're getting some of them are getting a little too conditional, perhaps. For my personal taste, I don't know.
Justice.
I mean, some kind of downside is one thing, but I don't know, the temporary increase sort of ones are. I prefer just to permanently buff my damage. You know what I'm saying? It's more satisfying to rack up big damage throughout the run. I understand. Maybe on some different, oh, this one's actually pretty good. Why don't we take it? Some different, like, mechanics or whatever. We don't need to be devoted to you now. You have nothing for me. Crucial gloves. What makes them so crucial, huh? Crucial glove. Ah, their strike crit chance at almost 13%. Hey, that's not half bad.
Balance the
scales. All right, unfortunately we don't have Oh, this is terrible because we have to take it. All right, whatever. It's actually not that big of a deal. If we get it out of the loophole, then just nothing from her will show up. Hey, we got another magnet, but we're already in the magnet zone now, I guess. Okay, now you give me some rolls. Do we want more rolls? We'll take Hero's Journey here, 7%, but you know what? We'll take an extra multiplier here. Why not? Okay, I see a node up here. Yeah, picking up the magnets makes a pretty big difference with this sort of setup. What do we have here? Spellstone, 8.4 master offers whenever a cast triggers, gain cast damage temporarily. Here's another temporarily sort of one. Alright. Cast damage plus 10% duration, 8 seconds. At least it doesn't have... It doesn't have a cooldown. At least it says it doesn't have a cooldown there. Come on, Justice. You're hogging all the fun here. Okay. Movement speed. Agile footwear of wisdom. Okay, we need to axe some of this stuff though, because do we want a dwindling? Interesting. I think we have better stuff already than that one. Get rid of the ring. Get rid of you. Alright, that'll do for now. Where are we at? 17. Man. Alright, Justice. Greedy, greedy, greedy. We should have taken some banishes. That was a mistake. We should have taken the banish from the fates. Alright, well, don't make my mistake, guys. You can sometimes get stuck having to take the one you really don't want there, which is interesting. We're just checking, just to see if they're any good with holding on to. Damage versus skeletons. Huh, interesting. Okay. Alright, we did get another one over here. Sapphire of Fable. Where's the Sapphire over here? Summon duration, expert, and legend. I guess for, maybe for summoner. Be really nice. We actually have pretty good attack damage now too. It's pretty high there. Actually, I'm just gonna skip past the coffin. I don't want no negatives here. Get out of it. Yeah, these guys who send the snakes after you, they can be pretty brutal. Can you please go down? Thank you. Alright. Getting pretty close to the end here. We'll try and save our life so we can be a bit more aggressive on the final boss. Get some heals back there. Very good. Up to 15 on the attack, which is pretty good. Okay, we've got another magnet. Okay, there's that thing. We don't want that. Just in case. It's going to give us some trash, I can tell. I feel it. Okay. So this sort of setup is interesting. It does sort of rely a little bit on these magnets, but as you can see, we actually got pretty unlucky in the first half of this run. The second half of this run, we've gotten like 4 of them or something, like pretty easily, right? I think the interaction between this unique and the magnets are a little broken though. Don't quote me on that, but I don't think it's working quite as they intended, because it seems to still suck in the gems even after the Oh man, can you stop hitting me, dude? Man, were they nerfing my dashes there? What was that about? I couldn't dash. That was weird. Alright. I didn't see the debuff above me. Oh, that one. Is that? No? That must be something else. Alright, anyway. We made it to the boss. Where are you? Okay. Where are you, lady? You know what? I'm going to take the heart just in case. There we go. We smashed her in the end. So, interestingly enough, the bosses are actually probably the easiest part on this build, which is really fascinating. I don't know. Skeleton army with effects range is interesting. 115% strike duration. Man, some of these items were getting kind of crazy. You know what? Let's take those ones instead. We'll check out the loot haul at the end here of the video. If you guys made it to the end anyway, smash a like and subscribe for me. Let me know what you're enjoying here in Act 3 of Death Must Die. Let me know if you're enjoying it a bit more after the latest patch they did. Let's check out the loot haul. We kind of checked it out sort of as we went anyway. Okay, heal and level up is an interesting stat. There's a lot of strike per chance. This is the one that gives us cast damage. It's nothing that great. Nothing that great. Master offers with attack damage. That's a dwindling. That's a strike duration. This is the creaking willow. That whenever a power deals damage, increase your prime damage temporarily. That one has a cooldown. That's dash area with dash recharge. That's not bad actually. And that's just a tier 2 junk. Alright, there you go, guys. So if you enjoyed that one, smash like and subscribe. As I said, I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Hope you have a great day wherever you are. Take it easy.